Sean Boy QUAN D, Blytheville, Arkansas, BMB Global with the guys, man. We in this bitch.
And you got FTH EAJ on the artist, Big Smooth, you know, E Smooth, everywhere. You know, I like it. You know, you can find my music everywhere. Tune in. Gary, Indiana's finest. You know how that goes.
FTH DENNO, man. You know how we come, man. Big FTH 3500 BMB in here. We going straight to the top, man. Y'all niggas next, bro. We coming, I'm telling you.
Man, y'all know who it is, man.
Got the
FTH Will, man. Follow me on the ground. Follow the hoodie clothing on the ground for the hood, man. You know what it is, man. Come grab some shit, man. We got Shine in here, you know. From the G, 3500.
Real bosses.
You know how we coming, man.
All bosses.
Ain't too much to talk about, man. You know, stay quiet, get money, that's all.
Well, we got to fuck with, won't be stopped.
Alright, so we got a whole lot to talk about since y'all want to crank it off like that. Y'all bringing out the gear, y'all throwing out the grams already, so why they trying to, you know, so let them know what y'all do, why they should even follow you, Bill. You bring out your hoodie, what is that?
Talk to you, man. I really started this clothing shit, man, cause I really just be fresh as hell. So it's like shit. Why not create my own shit, my own idea shit? I really just be doing. I'm buying everybody else shit, so shit. Why not create my own? But it's not really about the hoodies and shit, man. It's really about the lifestyle. For if you really know the letters, you know that shit like for the hood, nigga. That's where we was born, bro. That's where you know. That's where all the struggles came about. Shit, the clothing not even where it's at, but. Man, that's just a stamp about the shit, folks. So, for the hood, folks.
So talk to us about the brand, FTH, what that mean and what it really, you know, stand for, what it mean to y'all, you know, how it really came about.
Well, really, FTH, you know, it got a deeper meaning than, you know, what we got.
Take them back to the old FTH. Like,
so it's like...
These niggas got layers to this motherfucker, man.
It's really some Gary stuff, you know, my homie Marco, he really started it back in Gary. Him and my boy Salih, he in here right now. You know, both of them.
Big 3500, man.
And it started over there a little bit. And then, you know, me and Salih, when Salih moved out here in like 2016, summer was that? 2015, 2016?
2015, something.
You know, I've been locked in with Lee for like, since we was little. So that's always been a thing with me and him. And he came up here, really introduced me to it. And it really, you know, it's deeper than whatever we got. But we really, me and Lee, you know, in MC, we kind of changed it around and made it like a cool thing, like, you know, because we was in high school, we was on the basketball team and shit, so we just made it like a thing, you know. We was popping in the city for real. We had, you know, we had all the girls and stuff, so we was just on something like that. And then, you know, we kind of flipped it around, made it for the hood, so we could start telling people, because, you know, we ain't want motherfuckers knowing what the original shit was.
That
motherfucker top secret, man.
This shit for L now is real competition.
Yeah, we kind of public it, made it a little public, you know, so we could kind of like
spread
the word.
Business now, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's what we're really trying to make it like a business.
So look, 3 out of 4 y'all from Gary. So I understand being from Gary, everybody get their own story and stuff. So it's like it's really a different type of environment really growing up in a place like that. And
basically, that's really.
And so really, can y'all talk about like growing up and like y'all experiences really growing up from Gary and like the transition from Gary to Michigan City? Because all y'all did it and I did it myself. I got my own story, but like, yeah, kind of talk about that and like the transition really from Gary to Michigan City. How y'all really?
The transition was crazy, folks. Like being up in Gary, folks, you don't see too many a population of motherfuckers. Like for one, like you see all type of shit out here. For like when I came out here, I thought it was a new world type shit. But living in Gary, folks, motherfuckers done seeing all type of shit. Like you motherfuckers just walk down the street and see a motherfucker getting shot type shit. Like shit was like that. So and it was like shit. It was really ain't no motherfucker to even look up to in Gary, no motherfucking mentors or none of to tell you what to do, what not to do. Mike who?
Mike Jackson, nigga.
He ain't talking about us. He ain't with us though.
Folks talking about a dancer, folks.
Man, Mike.
I'm really talking about like.
I get what you're saying.
I'm talking about like.
We ain't had nobody around us.
Like you can say Coach Boy, a motherfucker that guides you for like, motherfucker that'll teach you something for. Motherfuckers ain't out here teach. Everybody really doing the same shit. You feel me? Everything was a hooping, a hustling, or shit on some other shit. And nobody really ain't telling the motherfucker what to do and how to do it. Motherfuckers just had to do it by themselves.
Facts.
Once you got out, it ain't a lot of resources in Gary either. So motherfuckers got out here, it was hella resources. Motherfuckers want to help you, even like motherfuckers that don't work in in school district and shit. Motherfuckers just was friendly as hell. Like, but you seen a whole new life out here.
From the resources standpoint, what does that really look like? Like when it comes to
man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Coming from Gary, bro, I wasn't even thinking about no college, bro. I ain't even know shit about no college, bro. I ain't even know a college name, man, when I was living in that bitch. Before I got out here, bro, they handle you motherfucking college names, your freshman year. What the fuck? It's just resources and shit, bro. You know?
Yeah, for me, when I first came out here, like the biggest thing was for me, like growing up in Gary. We went to the little small charter school. My school, it was probably like 200 kids per grade. So not even like probably like 100 kids per grade, like 1,500 kids each grade. So it's like we came from a little school and stuff in Gary, and then we came out here, and everything was all black. You know, I wasn't never around white people at all.
It's funny story. When I tell people that. In my growing up, like I went to a school that was 99% black, and like people don't really. So kind of talk about that from your standpoint, because I said
I did have this one homie that was white.
But I had to do that mixed.
That's like
one person,
one out of 50 or 1 out of 100.
So talk about that, because really, like, it's a whole culture shock. So coming here,
whole change.
It's a whole
I had
culture
to change
shock,
myself, because it's like
Jeez,
I came out here, white people saying nigga, all type of stuff.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, bro.
They ain't no cloud that.
They tweaking on
They ain't say no cloud that. It was some of them else.
Nah, you talking about black white boys.
You feel me? Just yeah, bro.
White black boys. I mean,
motherfuckers
that's the culture though.
Out here, like. But I used to think white people wasn't really fucking with black people like that. Like I grew up in Gary, the white cities around there, like Crown Point, and in the schools around there, Lake Central and shit like that. There wasn't no black people in them schools, bro. It's like that's how I used to look at it. Like, damn, man, it's really kind of segregated. Then when you came out here, it's like more of a mixture.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody cool with everybody. So that shit was different to me. It was a little adjustment for me, for real, honestly.
I don't fuck with everybody, bro. It's just the guys, bro. I don't fuck with no.
Nah, y'all
ain't no relationship no more, bro.
No,
I don't fuck with y'all.
Y'all done went through high school. Y'all went through it. Kind of talk about that culture and what it was like playing ball. Y'all really into the music now, but how did that? So take us through your high school days and how that kind of went through it.
Man, high school to me, high school was sweet. Cause I ain't gonna say it like I always been that nigga, but I always did my thing. Like I kept myself up down there. So
I hear you.
High school was smooth. It was different though. See, y'all already up here from Arkansas. This motherfucker so completely different. Cause that bitch so small. It's like 18,000 people in the whole city. So everybody know everybody. If a white person don't fuck with black people, it ain't no in between. It's either you gotta fuck with the black people, or you completely Confederate flag on the back of your truck type shit.
Right.
But shit, coming up here, man, like Brother said, it was a mixture. Everybody embracing everybody on a different type of time. And shit, it just made you look at the world damn near different, especially coming from down there. You and that motherfucker talking about some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with them, because 9 times out of 10, white people, they think they the police already. So shit, you know what I'm saying? I fucked with it, man. It made me, and then boy, he put me on some game like, man, you can't always have that street shit. And you gotta be able to, if you want some big shit going on, you gotta be able to do both of it. You gotta know how to go to the hood, sit in the room with the vultures, and go to the corporate office and sit in the room with the vultures.
Y'all talk about Boyd a lot. Y'all want to break down like how big of a role that Boyd played, and who Coach Boyd is for those who don't know, and how big of a role that he really played in y'all lives.
The nigga who can talk for 4 hours straight.
I'll fuck with Boyd because he from the hood. He from the G.
Man, he a walking example of what he be talking about.
He's solid.
So yeah, break down who he is, who is he to y'all, and what he mean to y'all. You feel me? Like really good to people. Like for those who don't know who Boyd is.
Yeah. Boy, he ain't just no coach. That nigga, he a father, principal to everybody. He was a father to me.
Psychiatrist.
Folks will give you the clothes off his back, folks. Like,
really?
Like money out of his pocket as a coach, folks. You don't even supposed to be doing shit.
And he gonna pull up in the Porsche on you. Man,
he
motivate you.
Man, he pulling up. You know if he pulling up on you, it's a 2 hour talk, folks. Man,
And it's straight lingo.
Straight lingo,
Niggas
bro.
not on, he ain't repeating himself. He saying some shit that'll stick to you.
Hey,
You remember, he really got me out some situations, bro, for real. When I think about it, that's why I always give him so much respect every time I can.
I mean, he'll clown you while doing it.
I mean, hit you where it hurt.
He will clown you.
Make you feeling crazy. You feeling crazy about some
Dumb
shit.
up.
All right, so the craziest boy story. Who got it?
That nigga upstairs, damn no. I ain't gonna, unless y'all got
I know crazy ass boy story. He just.
I got one, but I don't.
Crazy.
Nah, it's when he got to do with Durante though. He went crazy on Durante ass. I'm like, boy, if he'd do his son like that, I know his ass would get me together if I, you know what I'm saying? Probably one of them. And his dad can't play basketball but can coach, bro. Niggas different out here, bro. Nigga can't make a layup but make me win the championship, man.
Oh man,
That shit crazy.
We'll move past that. Though. So y'all graduate, y'all go through it. Bill, you in college. QUAN, E, y'all making music now. Y'all doing y'all thing. Talk us through that graduation process. Graduating high school, how it turned out. What was the next steps for y'all? How was y'all able to really, figure it out? I mean, you started college. You figured out that it wasn't really necessarily for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody take different journeys. But yeah, talk about that. So like, really, how was you able to really figure out, like, discover yourself within that period of time? And what advice would you give somebody that's going through that process?
That was an experience, bro. That was a crazy experience. So, like, honestly, I feel like college is like high school times 10, for real. It's like, but everybody in that city go to the school, like, everybody. So it's like a whole neighborhood full of people that you living with, you going to school with, you partying with on the weekends, you with them after class, so it's like 24/7, you with these same group of people, family, friends, you meet a whole bunch of people. So basically when I went out there, it was just, I networked a lot. I met a lot of people who like kind of changed my outlook on stuff, because it was like I say, it was different. And coming out here kind of helped me for that, like transitioning to a new environment, because I had to do it before coming from Gary out here.
I say that same
thing. But still, it was different. It wasn't nothing that could really prepare me for that, honestly. Like, I don't know. When I came down to college though, it was different, because I was throwing parties. Like, me and my homies, we was throwing all the parties. We was all the big dogs was coming to our parties. We DJing, we charging people at the door, all types of stuff. So it was crazy for me, first semester. That's why I know. Hell yeah. Freshman year out the gate. I'm talking about first day. First day in the door. Like, first day we came down there, opening day or whatever, all the freshmen, we go to the party. My boy Lil Ty, his daddy.
Free Lil Ty, man.
Yeah, my boy Lil Ty, I met him out there, but his daddy was a noob, so he had ended up taking us to the noob party, or just dropping us off at a little day party or whatever. Yeah. And man, we just ended up politicking with them or whatever at the day party. Then we came back for the night party. Everybody on campus coming back to the same big old mansion crib, three stories, frat house. So they come back that night. And we just chilling, we just, looking at everybody, just, we friends, we don't know what to expect for real. So we end up just chilling up in there. And then after the party was over, everybody got kicked out the crib. But all of the campus, the noose and them, they coming up to us like, hey, come politic. They trying to, kick it with us real quick, talk business. We end up locking in with them. And then the very next day, that Sunday, which was a Sunday, we end up rocking it again. But we was the DJ, we was the people throwing the party, like, we had to go now, like, the very next day. So it was just crazy how that, and then ever since then, every weekend, from Thursday to Sunday, we was lit, making money. I wasn't doing no work in there, no class. That's what it kind of fucked me up, because I wasn't really, like, thinking about school and stuff. I was really thinking about looking forward to my weekends. Every Monday came around, I'm looking forward to Thursday, or, Thirsty Thursday, and Fridays, and Sundays. Like, where that's at? Where are the girls at? They coming up to us, stuff like that.
What's up, though?
I kind of fell in love with that, but now it's like I don't even like parties no more. But that kind of was my transition.
So let me ask you: do you think that it was a experience, or do you think that it was something that you? What led you to do that? You know what I'm saying? To even go and try college in the first place? Do you think it was like the stereotype around college, or do you think that?
I didn't want to necessarily even go. I didn't know what to even want to go. What I wanted to go for, like. I just went because that's where everybody else was going. Everybody else out of high school, what they trying to pressure you to do, go to college. So that's what I did. And I found out quick, like, I'm, easily distracted. So I had to find myself. It made me find myself quick, especially because I was out there by myself, staying in the dorm and stuff. So, this shit definitely changed my life.
Man, I had a different outlook on college, bro. Like, cause shit, I ain't never go to college. I had all the tools to go, but when it came time to it, I don't know, bro. Some just hit me like, I guess it's from what I grew up around, bro. Cause the richest people I know never stepped foot on the college type shit. So I knew like that was my only way to be successful. And I did go to college, but I wasn't going to school every time I went. Was trying to make some money type shit. But shit, I just never went, but I always wanted to. Like, I go, like the shit he talking about them parties and shit, I slide to one of them motherfuckers. I'm seeing how they living all the time. I'm like, damn, that shit look amazing.
Fast life.
Man, what?
Fast life for real.
And it's straight network. Like, you gonna meet somebody that's for sure gonna be successful.
A doctor or something at the party with you drunk. Doing the same type of, on the same type of time you on.
They ran through some lawyers. They ran through some future doctor type shit. They put something together, but yeah, man, I don't know, man.
That's just a different lifestyle.
Yeah.
So Bill, you graduated. You made a decision. How was the process for you? And how'd y'all went to the same college? Y'all got. So y'all can talk about that.
With me though, like the culture, like I was real like wanting to hoop though, like. If I'm wanting really to hoop, bro, that was my first decision, like my first option. But like after high school, after season, I really just networked with a lot of people before I even went to college. Shit. The first thing I wanted to do out of high school is get some money for. Like I knew what I wanted to do. Like I knew what I wanted to major in because of what I went through, and that was like psychology and shit. So counseling, all that shit, mentoring and shit. That's what I wanted to do. But it's always, the get money part, having a career and shit. So,
yeah, it's right there.
Right out of high school, shit, if I wasn't hooping, I knew I was going to school. So, when I got this shit, I got the EAJ. I don't know, my freshman year was cool as hell, though. I know I failed a couple classes, but I knew I was going back. Because I know I wasn't going back to the crib. That shit was over with. I couldn't go back to the crib, folks, because it wasn't even no plan C. It was only A and B shit after that. Shit.
How you know you wanted to do psychology?
Shit, motherfucker damn went through a lot of shit, man. Motherfuckers damn, got took it from their parents and shit. Went through CPS, all type of shit. Course and shit, DCFS. So I always knew shit. My plan was to always get back to, the hood. That's why this shit for the hood. So get back to, poverty kids, all type of shit. So that's what I really wanted to do out the gate too. So it was always that and hooping. So shit. When hooping, once that shit left, I always knew shit. Motherfucker head still up, straight on the shoulder. I'm finna get to it. That's what I'm finna do. And I ain't coming back to the crib at all. Whatever I do, I'm not coming back to that bitch, bro. I only came back to that bitch one time. I did get kicked out. I got suspended from that bitch on some goofy shit. But shit, I went back to that bitch though, bro. So shit, that's all the struggles. That's everything motherfucker went through. You gonna go through shit in college. You gonna get caught up. Everything ain't sweet. Shit, motherfucker.
Definitely keep your head on.
Everything ain't sweet, bro.
Yeah. So
shit loud, bro.
I want to take it to some, because you talked about the league and how you was able to really find college after that, after you realized you're not going to the next level to play ball. But like, it's a stereotype from being from the hood, and like, y'all could really talk about it from still being in the industry, but like, it's either rap or go to the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, really coming from where we come from, that's the only two. Yeah. That's the only two options that we see is really going to the next level as an athlete or as a in the industry. So really, y'all being.
I feel like the narrative changed though, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Or even if it was that, bro, I think that's just what they portrayed because them was the biggest money makers at the time. But if you look at the first couple of doctors and shit and lawyers and shit, they be black people for real. And that shit ain't never just stopped, man. We just I don't know. It probably looked the funnest to people.
Right.
Was make them feel like that's the way. But man, in reality, man, I know a lot of niggas that's you know what I'm saying, doing shit that other people. Mr. Adams, what is you doing? Why you got 4 Bentleys and shit, man? You know what I'm saying? What you go to school for? You go to school for
psychology, crown.
He rare though. Motherfuckers don't see that every day.
And I was about to say from like
that's true.
Just growing up though, you know, it's always the athlete, or always, you know, the rapper, and like you're not really hanging around no lawyer every single day. You're not really hanging around a doctor every single day. So it's like
you see motherfuckers getting money in the streets
for sure. And I'll say even
like
from high school, it's like we get locked in this culture of really. The athlete or the sport matters so much that you're really trying to take it to the next level. We see athletes now still getting caught up their junior, senior year, realizing that how important grades is to go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So really, how was y'all able to break that stereotype and really put y'all head around it? Not even break it, but really like have a conscious mindset around it. Like understanding, like y'all in the industry, rap industry now, like y'all understand that make or miss that, like I gotta be successful some way. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Right.
And same with you, Bill. Like you didn't necessarily go to the next level hooping, but you like I gotta get back to the people. I gotta get this psych major and help the people. So how was y'all able to really toy with that?
Basketball thing, bro. Honestly, God did that for me, man. Cause with my senior year, I found out I had this heart condition. I think I grew out of it though, but it made me. No fun.
It's good.
Okay. It made me miss them like most of the season or something. Like I had to sit out, so I'm just sitting on the side watching everybody ball down there. So shit, when that came about, basically I knew that in my junior year, but rapping wise, like bro, I always been rapping. I always not like with my own shit now how I got it, but like I always been around people who was doing it. Shit, when I was younger, my step-pops owned the studio. He had artists. He had his own label at that time. So I always been around that. And then shit, more as I grew with it, I found that it was like an outlet for me. It wasn't just about making people head nod. It made me feel better doing it.
Right.
Type shit.
Making your own favorite song.
Good. And then you can resonate with everything you saying because you the one saying it.
Living that.
And then shit, bro. Damn, what was you trying to say? Yeah, I forgot what I just finished that fast. Drunk as hell. I didn't sit to me, dog. But shit, I feel like the reason I stayed down with it is because all I seen. Nah, there you go. The reason I know that I'm gonna have to be successful regardless because I've seen it before. Yeah. Like bro was saying, you see people in the streets with money, like, bro, if it's people out here doing something, you know what I'm saying, the crazy way, illegal, getting that motherfucker out the muscle. And having it, like real deal, having it richer than people who then did other shit, then it's definitely out there to touch, man. It's definitely, if you can see it, you can manifest it, you can get it. You know what I'm saying? So I know some way, somehow, I'm gonna touch it. Preferably the music, most likely the music, guaranteed the music. But regardless, even when I get that, I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying, go beyond that because man, these niggas like Jay-Z, this niggas like Rockefeller, this niggas like out here that's really came from, you know what I'm saying, holes in the wall, pissing on the floor, you know what I'm saying, rats running around that motherfucker to owning corporations and being billionaires, bro. That's the ultimate goal and taking care of your people, make sure your people straight, you know what I'm saying, for real.
Real hustlers.
How y'all
I feel like when I think about that shit of trying to become a hooper, I always know shit. It's like 1 out of 100, bro. You know that shit always said if you work at that shit, you'll get that shit. I knew I ain't had to. Sometimes you really gotta have the motherfucking that financial, the dedication to really go in there. You know, go to college. You know, if you gotta go JUCO, you gotta go 2 years JUCO, then go back to college. Then if you don't make the college, you gotta go overseas. But shit, it's like 1 out of 100, bro. And that shit really just got me a broader aspect on life, bro. Like everybody ain't gonna make it on one thing, bro. So you gotta have 2 different options, bro. 3 different options. So shit, that's what I really look at. Shit, even when I was in the season, I'm like, shit, I know if I can't make it in this shit, motherfuckers got some backup plans, shit. And that's always just to make it out of life, bro. Just have money and freedom, bro. That's it. Right on. That's it.
Yeah, man. What you think?
Shit, basically the same thing they said. Really, you know, just you see, like Quan said, you see every day in the streets. You know, people getting money. Like even in high school, you see people, your peers getting money. You trying to hoop and stuff. You trying to stay in the books. You trying to stay on a narrow path. You looking up to other people that's really getting it. You seeing it. You trying to, you know, back in high school. I mean, when I was in the G, I got introduced to like a whole bunch of shit. Really, you know, going to Bowman and just even in school, like people are bringing shit from the crib to the school in the book bag. You just see a bunch of different stuff. You witness, you know, and then you just absorbing all that shit. You don't see no people in the hood that's doctors and lawyers and going to college and stuff, especially in Gary. So when I got out here, I really kind of tried to, and I had a lot of help, like you said, with Coach Boyd trying to keep me on the path. He kept me on the right path, you know, staying in my books, trying to, you know, just being with the basketball team. I wasn't even no hooper for real. Like I was just there, just, you know, because they knew if I ain't hoop, I probably was gonna get into some other stuff. So that was really my reason for hooping. I wasn't really no hooper for real, but I did that so I could stay out of trouble. It worked out too, because I mean, like I said, I would have been doing whatever.
Tell him. The hunger make a monster though, man.
Right.
For real, especially when you ain't got no choice but to go up, and you know it down, feel like you ain't trying to go back down.
Right.
For real, especially when you looking around, damn, fuck.
But I'm saying all my peers, all my people in the G, they going up. They, you know, it's motherfuckers got actors on TV now. I'm watching people on TV on Hulu. You know, that I used to play hoop. I used to hoop with. You know, I used to play baseball. You know, with
motivation,
NBA All Stars.
Yeah,
like, you know, that's the type of stuff you see in Gary. So you see people making it out. You can see it. You know it's right there. You know, you just gotta open up the right door to get it.
That shit, and with all them people that's making that shit out, you can't be doing two things at once. That's what I realized. You can't have your one leg in the streets and one leg on the court or anything else. Shit. Motherfuckers do it like that. It's either one or the other, bro. If you really want to make it shit.
And a lot of people ain't got that structure, that discipline to really get it.
It's
you can be talented, but you might not have that structure to get it. You gotta focus.
That's for real.
It's a notion, y'all. I want to bring this up because I want to see how y'all like respond to this and how y'all balance it too. But it's something that, for one, I want to really ask, like, how do you balance jealousy and motivation, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like at a certain point, jealousy becomes motivation because you look to somebody and see what they're doing in that regard. Like, say, for example, we see the same people that we grew up with that's very successful, and like you got to humble yourself because it's not your time yet, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you motivated by what they're doing. So how do y'all really be able to balance that, like jealousy and motivation, when really looking at other people and what they've accomplished in their lives?
A wise man once said, jealousy is nothing but love and hate at the same time.
Say that again. Say that again for the people.
A wise man once said, jealousy is love and hate at the same time. But how you balance it, I feel like, bro, you gotta keep you first. You gotta keep you first until an extent where it's like, you gotta love yourself first.
Yeah.
Through it all, even if you see somebody coming that bitch buzz down, damn, that shit hard. Cause to be happy for somebody else, you damn gotta be happy for yourself, even with the little bit that you got. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you put yourself first, and shit. I don't know. I can't say I probably been jealous before, but not to a point where it's like it ain't motivating me though. Right. And I never down them for what they got. Right. I'll be like, if anything, I probably would. No, I can't even say that because I'm be like, it's gonna motivate me. I'm like, man, bro, that shit damn near possible. Like, niggas doing that. Salute to the niggas from my shit, man. Salute everybody, man. Cool to big feels of everybody, man. Shout out the game. But man, when you see shit like that, man, honestly, especially when it's close to you, be like, bro, it's like the light on that motherfucker. Like, all you gotta do is, you know what I'm saying, shine a little harder, and they gonna be like, oh yeah, damn, shit, okay, it might be that area, it's like that around there. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times, bro, I don't know if y'all know this, but when niggas catch waves, like a big nigga catch waves, it don't be just that one person. It start bubbling all around. Yeah. That's why, like, Kodak came out, then you gonna get a couple more Florida niggas that come out. Like, damn, what they got going on down there? Like,
Right.
Atlanta, that's just Atlanta, though. They gonna do their thing. But shit,
Yeah,
man.
all it takes is one person to open up the door. Man, you know, they keep it cracked for whoever else trying to get.
Tell us about the industry. What have y'all learned in the industry since y'all been in it for the last 4-5 years?
Man, that motherfucker, like, I don't want to say it like selling drugs, but it damn near kind of is, though, bro. You just gotta play it. You gotta play it like everything what it is, but everything what it ain't at the same time. Like, man, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, might say they fuck with you, but halfway fuck with you. You know what I'm saying, motherfucker fuck with you, but it only gotta be beneficial. But in reality, in the streets, if you doing something, you know what I'm saying, you ain't finna just be doing something for somebody and not, you know what I'm saying, unless you just like that. But even at the time, you gonna be like, damn, okay, I gotta get me something out this shit. I can't be just, you know what I'm saying. So it's a business, honestly, bro. You know what I'm saying. Like Coca-Cola don't get any pops to the stores for free. Like here, y'all had these. Get them to the people. It gotta be mutual. I learned that. I learned, man. It's better to be different, man. It's better not to follow the way, man. You know what I'm saying? More authentic, man.
Maybe yourself.
The more you authentic, man, the more people gonna gravitate to you because it's showing them something new. Cause a lot of people are like they look for stuff that's new. So you know what I'm saying? If you be in that thing, in that moment, shit, people gonna embrace that. They gonna cherish it, especially if you being real with them, man. You know what I'm saying? You being kind of vulnerable and showing them like, yeah, I'm this way, but shit, damn near this way too. Like I got sides to me just like every other human do. Shit, and that, you know what I'm saying? That's what you get.
Shit, really what I learned just in the music, really, just keep going, you know, keep discovering yourself, keep growing as an artist. Don't never stop.
For real.
The more people saying, you know, it ain't gonna happen, the more it's more likely. I mean, you just gotta keep going. You gotta tune everybody out and figure out how you want to play it, really. You know, and like you say, be yourself. Create your own style with it. Even if you're gonna jump on some other stuff, like I jump on Detroit beats or like some drill New York beats, but I'ma still come on there and be myself. I ain't gonna rap how they rapping. You know, a lot of people come, you know, try to do it, and then they bite the whole flow of the artist who beat they took, or just, so you basically making the same song that they just made, you know, the same way, and then yours ain't gonna hit the same. You gonna look like a cheaper version. You the great value version, so you gotta be your own real version. You don't want to be no great value version somebody else's way. So start your own way. Just keep going, keep persevering. Like,
tell me, man, nigga, Jay-Z ain't get signed till he was like 27. Future ain't get signed till he like 27.
right.
This niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Future 40 years old.
Still touching shit. And it's about longevity. That's why I agree with bro when he say, don't stop, bro, because, man, damn, young nigga. Come on, nigga, it's shine time, though, man. For real. You got to do that motherfucker.
I'm glad for 2000.
But yeah, man, for real, longevity, bro. I think planning, too.
Progression.
Progression. Prosperity, progression, peace, love, happiness. Love, grace, all that goodness, man. It'll take you where you want to go and believe, for sure.
Yeah, man. But I don't want to say that I started this music game, but y'all know I did the bar like I'm Chris, you know, back in the day. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now y'all may say that that's for playing. You know, I remember we used to do that shit. We did it all off the laptop. We made it all off the laptop. We would find a beat. We
was in the car with that shit, man.
But like that's
man. We got the phone. Put the beat on YouTube. Use your phone.
All this to say is that we came a long way, you know what I'm saying, in the music industry. And now y'all doing it for real. Yeah. So like what's the difference in like what y'all really learned for real when it comes to like really doing this? I mean, y'all started with Mike Dilla back in the day, just paying for a beat, you know, or paying for a session and really going in there and seeing it from the studio to now really able to produce y'all own music now. Like, you know, it's real now. So like what's the difference between really doing it for and people get on off the phone, you know what I'm saying? So really it could just be talent in general, just little nuances that y'all pick up from really you know, writing your own music or freestyle and different things like that. But y'all been doing it for a while, so like really what have y'all learned, what have y'all picked up, what tricks and what gimmicks have y'all really got from it?
It's really, man, damn near studying the game and show you, bro. You just gotta be out there, man. You can't be scared to show your face and give them you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they want to see, man. That's why you see artists and shit make 100 posts a day and shit. Nah, give me that. You don't need that. Smoke bad for you kids. Good. But yeah, man, and just being out there and being able to, you know what I'm saying, be talked to and communicate with people and shit like that, man. And then the progression part. I like the progression part, man. It ain't no overnight thing. Some people is an overnight thing, but in reality, it's not an overnight thing. But I honestly feel like it's better when it don't happen overnight because you can see from, damn, I used to only get 10 plays to you average damn near 1,000 plays a month. And you know what I'm saying? To keep going up. And people see you in the streets and be like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You did your thing on that lab when I fuck with them motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You see the love came just from, you know what I'm saying, keep going in progression. You know what I'm saying? That not stopping that shit really take you a long way for real. Cause you know what I'm saying, if you stop, then how the fuck could you get that love? Cause you ain't never give them what you was supposed to get. But when you give them that love, when you get someone gonna get that love 10 times over.
Yeah, for me, it really was just like building my own studio. That helped me a lot. Like I was, last year I had built my own studio, and ever since then, I just been going.
Chill out, man. What you mean? Chill, chubby cheeks.
Yeah, ever since then, I really just been going up, man. Like,
I really did.
Finding myself, finding out my style, how I want to come on the track, how I want to flow on it. I don't think I make the same song over and over no more. Like, I never really did. And it also helped me stop writing music. I don't write no music no more. It's just now, it's like I'm putting in my 10,000 hours. You know, I feel like in order to be great at something, to really perfect something, you gotta put your 10,000 hours in. You gotta put your work in, your time in, and then your time gonna come after you know, when you're doing that. You gotta get uncomfortable when you don't want to record. Like when I get off work, I go to work, come home after 12, I work the whole 12, come home, and then start listening to beats, doing something that the next man not gonna do. Work, make some content or do some brainstorm, try to plan some stuff out, try to do some other stuff. And then I feel like, you keep doing that every day and we bound to get on eventually. I mean, like you said, Jay-Z ain't make his first album till what, 30, 29, 30?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Future, 40 years old, #1 in the world right now. So it's like, I be seeing stuff like that. And with jealousy and stuff like that, you gotta see that type of stuff and be like, dang, bro, like, I could do it. Future was in the same position I'm in, probably worse. I'm probably in a better position in the future than how he was not in my age, and he made it happen. So what you think I'm finna do?
Dedication.
They say the greater the sacrifice, the greater the success.
You gotta sacrifice your time.
For real.
You can't just be up here thinking, or I don't know, shit. You just gotta be. I feel like you gotta be consistent.
You gotta be consistent.
And don't let nobody steer you off track. Don't let nobody spill no negativity, tell you suck, and now you want to quit because somebody say you suck. In order to be good at it, you gotta be bad at it. Everybody ain't. You ain't no great out the gate.
Real shit.
Michael Jordan got cut.
Man, come on. Crazy little analogy.
They said that on sophomore year though.
Get the other one.
Bill, come here. I got something for you.
Yeah, my boy daddy do this, man. No, but I'm tearing up the crib, bro. Fucking up the palace, man.
Bill, son, bad, man. Bill, son, bad.
Bill,
okay, man, he's just free.
you can do whatever.
I hear that, man.
Hey, bro, what you trying to sit down?
Trying to bring the chair in this bitch.
Nigga, everybody else got this.
We still good? 27? Alright, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna chop up all this, but we good. Hey, Bill, so you went off to college, you went through your progressions, you had some setbacks, and now you're a father. So kind of talk us through the process. How was you able to, what did you learn? With that chair, help him move that. Because he clearly needs some help moving that. He trying to sit down there. He trying to sit down.
He actually got it comfortable. Tweaking.
Sit him right in there.
Yeah, you big well.
Even a sink in that mug too.
That what you wanted?
Sit your ass down. Now you want to move somewhere else.
Nah, he good.
Nah, he
Look.
Say he up there now.
Bro, he just so deceptive. Like, I'm finna get your.
He said he that tall now.
Man, talk us through the process, Bill. Man, you went through it. You talk us through it from the day you found out to how you was able to really talk us through it. Talk us through it. It's somebody out there right now that's finna get
chill out.
through it.
I pulled my phone out, so you said
Somebody right now finna go through it. What advice you got for him? How was you able to go through it? He laughed at you. He laughed at you.
Nah, I really can say
Hey, I was gonna say
I feel like becoming a dad was probably the best thing for me though. The best, it made me who I really, I ain't gonna say really wanted to be, but I always had an aspect of knowing what to do. As a father, so I always had my father in my life. So shit, it's always knowing what to do and how to do it. But when I first found out, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared as hell too, because the motherfucker was just, motherfucker just really started this shit. 19, 18, 19. Found out at 18. And that shit was just really new, folks. Cause the time I got suspended from college and shit. The time I got suspended. Look, he's drinking that. Stop. Chill out, chill.
That shit make you have your responsibilities.
Chill.
So,
Nah, you don't.
real for
I'm
real.
gonna keep bugging now. Nah,
So you found out at 18?
I found out at 19.
At 19, okay.
I said that too. But I got suspended from college, and then I came back home. When I got suspended from college, shit, my head was really everywhere. Shit, but
So this was freshman year in college?
It was that bitch was sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
Yeah, I think sophomore year, first semester. So I was probably 19.
So you get suspended from school, you come home.
Doing whatever.
Yeah.
And shit. And I was shit. I don't know. I don't really know how I felt in the moment when I first found out, but I know what I.
Come here.
But shit, when I knew I had a son on the way, that's when I really just started getting on my shit for. I knew I needed to get some money ASAP, and then that's when I started the clothing line business and shit. Opening up business, bank accounts and shit, really doing research on a lot of shit. Opening up LLCs, putting his name on it, putting my name on it. Just finding out shit. So when it came, shit, it was really just all about just, learning how to be a father instead of just providing for him. It ain't really about providing for him. It's just, being there and being active as a dad. And also just going to school and continue doing the shit for that shit was just, it just was a, I ain't gonna say a gamble, but it was something that you got to juggle with, bro. And I had to learn early. I had to learn quick. You can't learn late as no father. As soon as they come, shit, it's what it is, bro. And that's how it was.
That's what to play.
So I know a couple friends that had to go through it. That got sons in college at the same time, and that's a hard challenge to go through. So. Really, what type of advice would you have to somebody that's going through it right now? Probably got a kid in high school or just now in college. What advice would you give to somebody with a kid that's trying to figure it out at this young of an age and really?
I would say, man, just be patient with yourself, bro. It ain't. Don't rush it. It's because it's gonna come with a lot of shit. Just having a kid, you gonna have to deal with so much shit. Cause you gonna go through financial shit to where you can't even buy shit. Cause I went through that shit, but I had to get back on my feet. You just gotta stay on your feet, bro. That's really it, bro. It ain't really no second guessing about it. If you know what you gotta do, you gotta do it. If you got a kid, you gotta do it, bro. If you don't, your ass, you just get the fuck out the picture, bro. It ain't nothing to worry about. But shit, if you really want to be in your son or daughter life, you really just gotta. Ain't no maybe, ain't no quitting no job, going to the next job. You just gotta stay on one consistent level until you get where you at, and then go to the next move to build up.
All right, so I got one more question before we get into the advice sector. Really, what do y'all see yourselves in 5 years?
Oh Honestly, man.
Rolling loud.
What you say, Ben?
Rolling loud on the stage.
20 for the pitch, 20 for the front,
What's the
20 for the back.
Back in.
10
I need
for
150.
10, nah, I said 10. Yeah, yeah, I'm bullshit. You said 5 years.
5 years, 5 years.
Oh yeah, but then the huncho. For 75 nigga fuck with you.
FTH stores in every city, every state.
Come on,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
really,
popping, man.
Just everything, just big, everything bigger. Everything we doing right now, but on a bigger level, a much stronger, consistent level. Everything laid out the way we need it to be laid out. Everything taken care of. You know,
Time to big.
more money coming in. You know, just you know, more solidified accolades, collecting everything.
Smarter for sure.
Y'all watch this. This is a twist on that, y'all. Hey, this is a twist.
Damn.
If y'all not what y'all say y'all want to be in 5 years, what went wrong?
See.
If y'all not what y'all say y'all just want to be in 5 years, what would have had to go wrong?
I think the world probably blew up.
Okay.
I think the
Yeah,
world
it gotta be some crazy shit, like crazy shit. I gotta die, folks. I gotta die for my shit right now.
Nah, the world just blew up, man. If we ain't doing this shit,
Nah,
the whole world, everybody
gotta
dead.
get up out of this bitch.
San Andreas.
It gotta be a purge or something.
The aliens came down here and they weren't fucking with us.
It gotta be something, bro.
Or matter of fact, Russia come through.
We can politic with Russia though. They might be like, let me get them couple niggas, everybody else the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
But they don't fuck with us, man. Hell yeah, nah. For real.
Alright, so let's
Label or independent?
Huh?
Label or independent?
yeah, y'all sign a label.
Good question.
I don't want to go too crazy.
Shit,
I got some
hey,
y'all
money
bosses,
right, hey,
man.
hey, if the money right, I ain't turning down. I ain't turning it down. If the money right, it gotta be money in it, and I gotta own my music.
Honestly, bro, I feel like the way we work, like nigga, we got our own stool. You know what I'm saying? The way we work, bro, whatever they put in front of us, bro, and the way we work is consistent in the goals we got, bro. Any label they put in front of us, we work ourselves out there, motherfucker.
I feel like if they gonna come to us, it's like they gotta work for us. Like when they come to us with a contract, they gotta see what they can do for us. Because it's like with us, we already self-sufficient to where it's like we know how to record ourselves. We know how that process go. We put out our own music. We don't gotta, you know. I mean, we still got a whole lot to learn and experience with this shit for sure. But it's like the mentality of a creator, the mentality of an artist and shit like that. I feel like we already got that kind of in motion, and you know we ain't doing shit but progressing on it now. So I feel like in 5 years we've been had it, you know, where we need to have it. So it's like, you know,
I ain't scared.
They gotta come with us with a number.
I ain't scared to work. I ain't scared to work. That bitch over. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared to re-rock the pot. So shit, however it come. If it come little, I'm gonna take that little and make it a lot. If it come a lot, I'm gonna take that and make it even more a lot. And that's the whole game.
Alright, so let me advice section real quick. Give y'all quick snippets. Y'all one lines on what y'all give advice. Advice, yeah. And what advice would you give to a kid right now in the hood struggling, trying to, like a Gary, Indiana, or a place like that, Chicago?
Shot block.
Everybody got
greater later.
What advice would y'all give?
Really, I want to say before everybody start giving. Everybody got a hood, bro. It's not just Gary. You know, everybody got a hood. Everybody got motherfuckers that are struggling, all type of shit. Everybody been through the same shit as me. You know.
So what advice would you give to that little kid right now?
Man, stay focused,
true,
man. Stay true, stay focused. It get greater later as long as you keep walking that path, man.
Don't never quit, man.
Don't never quit, man. Even if your legs tired, man.
Don't let your best friend. If your best friend doing some weird shit, don't let them make you crash, bro. Stay on the right. If you on your path, bro, don't let nobody
make you
come
crash,
over to your lane and make you crash, bro. Just stay
no
focused.
Female,
Stay
no,
focused,
no nigga, no female.
Because when you doing what you supposed to do, all that shit gonna come to you, bro. So you gotta be able to keep.
Never take no for an answer. Never take no, bro. Don't let nobody dish you and switch up your whole emotion.
Yeah, what advice would y'all give to your high school self right now?
Shit, start rapping.
Just do it earlier.
Start rapping. I ain't start rapping till
Fuck
after.
them hoes.
Basically.
Nigga was doing it then.
Shit. Start now. That's what I'm talking
Hell
about.
yeah.
Start now.
Don't get focused.
I say start now for sure.
That's when you got the motion. You got the motion. You got the shit you got the support that you need in high school, but after high school, it kind of fade off after, because it's a new generation and that. So it's not like you got the same.
I would have had high school rocking in that bitch.
We already did high school rocking.
But I had that bitch rocking. That's what I'm saying, folks. That bitch would have.
We was the leaders. We was in front. That's what I'm saying. I would have told myself to start then, bro. I would have told myself to start working. I would have started. We was making content. We was on some funny shit. We was
always doing shit,
going viral and trying.
We was always doing shit, bro.
Went viral on multiple accounts.
Trying just being silly, trying to make plays in the hallways and shit like that. Just doing shit like that. Going up on Snapchat.
The Hood Chronicles.
Yeah, getting 1,000 views on Snapchat stories and shit like that. Like early.
Yeah, about 17K.
2015, 16 and shit like
on Facebook.
Yeah, trying to do shit like that, but I would have did that, focused on that type of shit, and I would have led me to rapping or doing whatever too. I wish I would have started doing it then, but it's everything happened when it's supposed to happen, divine timing. So,
advice for the people. What y'all got to say for the people? Anybody out there that's listening? Anybody that's real quick, let me get y'all one time before that. What advice would y'all give somebody in the music industry that's starting off? That's really trying to get their foot in the industry. Y'all still trying to figure out what advice y'all give. Same
answer, bro. Keep going. Don't never take no for no answer. Don't never take no. Start. Don't stop.
All right, give me some nuggets. What y'all got? What y'all got for the people? Any last words for the advice sector?
At Seanboy QUAN D. Is it one? No, I think it's at Seanboy QUAN D. If it's not that, then it's at Seanboy QUAN D 1. Follow me everywhere. Music everywhere. The whole gang. You know what I'm saying? Single dropping on the night. Amazing. When we dropping this?
It'll be.
Well, by the time y'all watch this, it's gonna be out, man. Through the Fire. That's out. Made It Through. That's out right now. Go get that Coming Back. Go get that Seanboy too. Man, look. Manifestation real, man. I don't know if y'all can see that black motherfucker. Manifestation real, man.
And we got a golf installator in this bitch, boy.
Man. This really the Palace. Y'all really got an exclusive to the Palace because it be happening down here, man. It's
really the spot for y'all. Don't even supposed to see this dude, bro. This really
is a tag, man.
Yeah, follow me FTH EAJ smooth _.
Smooth.
Come on, man.
Instagram and Twitter and everything, I got a little more shit on there, so yeah, YouTube and everything.
Look at the camera.
FTH, Apple Music, FTH E, just keep, everything. FTH EAJ, you know what I'm saying? I go back big smooth too, but shit, with the rapping shit and all that. I got hella shit. I've been rapping for like 2 years now. So shit. I got hella shit. Long gas catalog. Niggas don't be putting in work for real. I just dropped.
You didn't pop this shit.
I just dropped like 3 like last 4 months. I done dropped like 2 EPs and a mixtape for the past 3 months, 3, 4, 5 months for real. So I be putting out music all the time, bro. I'm finna put out another EP in probably like 2 weeks. So shit.
I forgot.
That's what that
music at
studio
QUAN D. QUAN D. Apple Music, all that. QUAN D.
Putting that shit out. We putting it all the way out. We got other shit. Videos on the way too. Shout out to all my directors out there.
Go get that No Love by me and Smooth too. We talking about pull the whole motherfucking town out with that bitch.
You said what?
Plug my pants.
Plug in.
Man, if you ain't getting your motherfucking I ain't gonna cuss, you know what I'm saying? If you're not getting talked to or trying to get insight about the world, damn young nigga,
What's your story blog? We have attention to this blog.
Come on, man. Merch.
Can I get some merch? The vibe. I got the website.
Y'all don't even know, bro. Come on, man. I got to look at something.
I got the website right there. Something about $20 for a hoodie. You feel me?
Get that.
About $20 to come in.
And this really our brother right here, folks. Behind the camera, bro. Really our blood, folks. Like really FTA, bro.
Let them know,
bro. So this shit is. Like, you can see all the shit that we doing, folks. Like, I got the business, I got the mindset. He got a business, he going to school. You got LLCs and rapping, industry, bro. We going, it's all type of shit. And all the guys not even here, folks. That's the crazy part, folks.
We got a bar
at the crib, chilling, folks.
We got a barber. We got a barber. You know what I'm saying?
Another rapper. Another rapper, Nino. We got a drummer. Professional drummer. Anybody need a musician? We got that.
Fresh move, salute. DQ, salute.
All right, so we wrapping this one up. All right, we'll take you out.
Follow me on next FTH Bill. Follow the page.
All right,
Shine.